The world taught you to be a man by numbing, not feeling, to be strong, to stay logical, and to hide anything that could be perceived as weakness at all costs. But that armor is the very thing that's now keeping you from real, meaningful connection. When you don't understand your triggers, when you avoid vulnerability, when your worth is tied to how well you're performing or how successful you appear to be, you show up as guarded, needy, or avoidant. And women can feel that. And yeah, you might be able to spark attraction and get some attention, but that's not going to last without depth. It's so important to invest time and energy into doing the work. So, what does doing the work look like exactly? You might be asking. It requires for you to look at the parts of yourself that you've been running away and hiding from. The fear of rejection that causes you to people please or perform or avoid connection altogether. The shame that tells you that you're not good enough unless you're achieving something or you fit some kind of idealistic idea of what you should be in order to attract women. The attachment wounds from your early developmental childhood that either cause you to cling to connection or to push love away altogether. It means looking into your subconscious patterns and the shadow, as we call it in psychology, facing the aspects of yourself that you have disowned. It means allowing yourself to go to the root and understand your reactions, not just managing the symptoms. And this isn't about becoming less of a man. It's about becoming more of yourself with nothing to hide. Doing the work changes everything in your life. Your relationship with yourself, but also your relationship with women. It impacts the way that you're able to love and to allow yourself to be loved. When you've done the work, you don't freeze up when you see a beautiful woman because you're afraid of rejection or not being good enough or assuming that she won't find you attractive or interesting enough. And that's because you're not chasing validation. You're validating yourself. You won't panic when a woman pulls away because you know that your worth isn't dependent on her. And so you can create opportunities to reconnect with open communication and vulnerability and integrity. And you won't sabotage a perfectly good connection because you have trust and you want to allow yourself to feel safe in intimacy. And when you do finally get into a long-term relationship where you and a woman have committed to each other, doing the work enables you to show up in communication, to be vulnerable, to be real, and to hold space for that connection to grow and flourish as time goes on. Because one of the most important benchmarks of a relationship is communication.